Imagine stepping back into the 1950s, a time when innovation was wild, and chainsaws were downright terrifying. These weren't your average tools. They were roaring beasts designed to conquer the toughest forests and test the courage of even the bravest loggers. In this video, we're diving into 18 rare and dangerous chainsaws from the 1950s, each with its own legendary story and bone-chilling power. From the sleek precision of the Stihl KS43 to the monstrous roar of the Maul Model 7, these machines weren't just tools, they were icons of raw power and danger. Are you ready to meet these mechanical monsters? Let's get into it. Number 1. Mercury KB6, a chainsaw that made waves in the 50s for its sheer power and groundbreaking design. Manufactured by Kiefer Corporation 1945, a company better known for its marine engines, this beast was a standout for its time. Was equipped with a 123 two-stroke engine, delivering impressive power that could chew through even the densest hardwoods with ease. What made the KB6 so dangerous wasn't just its power, it was also its weight. At nearly 40 pounds, this chainsaw was a challenge to handle, especially without the safety features we take for granted today, like chain brakes or anti-vibration systems. It required skill, strength, and focus, making it a tool for professionals, not amateurs. The Mercury is rare today because of its limited production and the fact that many were worked to the point of destruction in the logging industry. The KB6 was sold for around $249 in the 1950s, which was quite a hefty price for a chainsaw at the time. Number 2. Maul Model 7, a vintage chainsaw that made a lasting impression in the 1950s with its power and simplicity. Released by Maul Tool Company, this saw quickly became a favorite among professionals for its durability and ease of maintenance. Equipped with a 7.5 horsepower engine and a 12.19 cubic displacement, the Maul Model 7 was built for heavy-duty work, effortlessly tackling large trees and tough cutting tasks. It was known for its tough no-frills design, an engine that could take a beating and keep on running. Despite its impressive performance, the Model 7 wasn't lightweight, tipping the scales at around 20 to 25 pounds. This hefty design added to its rugged, workhorse appeal, but also made it a challenge to handle for extended periods. If you like this type of content, be sure to smash that like button and subscribe for more vintage chainsaws videos. 3. IIL Super Twin, a chainsaw that was anything but ordinary when it hit the market in the 50s. Manufactured by Industrial Equipment Limited, this unique saw gained attention for its dual-engine design, which set it apart from most single-engine chainsaws of its time. The Super Twin was supplied by a 85cc engine, giving it solid performance for tackling tougher cutting tasks. The standout feature was its twin-engine setup, which allowed for greater torque and efficiency, making it perfect for larger jobs. However, it wasn't the easiest chainsaw to handle. Weighing in at around 40 pounds, it was a heavy-duty machine designed for serious professionals. The power-packed design and bulkiness made it more dangerous to operate, requiring great skill and strength. Despite its innovative design, the IIL Super Twin didn't stay in production for long, leaving it as a rare find today, coveted by collectors and enthusiasts alike. What makes this chainsaw so intriguing is not just its power, but its place in chainsaw history as a short-lived yet bold attempt at pushing the limits of engine technology in the logging world. Next, let's talk about the Titan Model 40. Known for its sturdy build and remarkable cutting ability, this chainsaw was made to handle some of the toughest logging tasks. It quickly became a go-to option for professionals needing reliability and strength. The Titan 40 featured a 40cc engine, offering a balance of power and efficiency. While not the largest engine around, it packed enough punch to handle the majority of cutting jobs. Its design, though simple, ensured durability, making it a trusted tool for heavy-duty work in the woods. Weighing in at a moderate 20 pounds, the Titan was heavy enough to feel solid in hand, but not so heavy that it became impractical for most users. The saw's easy-to-maintain structure made it a favorite among loggers looking for low-maintenance, high-reward performance. Released in 1952, the Titan Model 40 quickly made a name for itself. Though it didn't remain in production for long, its place in chainsaw history is secure, leaving behind a legacy of power, reliability, and innovation in the field of woodcutting. Number 5. Maul Model 12A, a chainsaw that definitely stood out during its time. This model is remembered for its powerful engine and solid construction. The 12A was not just a tool, it was a workhorse that could take on large projects with ease, making it popular among logging professionals who demanded reliability. Engineered with a 115C, the Maul Model 12A boasted solid horsepower that made it capable of handling tough cutting jobs without breaking a sweat. Its design was simple yet efficient, featuring a durable body built to withstand heavy use in demanding conditions. The saw weighed in at about 30 pounds, a reasonable weight for a machine that offered such impressive power. The Maul 12A was one of those rare chainsaws that managed to strike a balance between strength and usability, making it a must-have for loggers during its era. Produced around 1953, the chainsaw is now a rare find, prized by collectors due to its historical significance and unique design. By the way, let me know in the comments where you're watching from. 6. Stihl BL was a true pioneer in the Stihl lineup during the 50s. Unlike many of its competitors, the Stihl was designed with power and precision in mind, making it one of the most dangerous and effective saws of its time. The Stihl BL was powered by a 50.2cc engine, which was more than enough to make it a formidable machine in the hands of skilled operators. With a cutting capacity that could handle larger logs, it quickly earned a reputation as a chainsaw for professionals who needed reliability and strength. However, its power came at a cost. The Stihl BL was heavy, weighing in at a daunting 45 pounds, which made it both difficult to handle and somewhat dangerous for those not accustomed to such a massive tool. In the 1950s, the price of the Stihl BL was around $400, which was a significant investment back then, making it a rare find today. Its size, power, and weight all contributed to its dangerous nature, and it was a saw that required great skill to use safely. Number 7. Bring us the Homlite 26L CS. Back in the day, this chainsaw was priced around $250, a hefty sum, but its durability and efficiency made it a favorite among professionals. Operated by a 109cc engine, the Homlite was known for its impressive cutting ability, able to handle some of the toughest logs with ease. Weighing in at about 28 pounds, it was still manageable, though its powerful engine and aggressive performance made it a bit intimidating for novice users. What set the 26 apart was its build quality, designed to take on rugged conditions without faltering. It quickly earned a reputation as a reliable tool for heavy-duty jobs. Even today, this model is considered rare and highly collectible. Fun fact, the Homlite was one of the first chainsaws to feature a high-performance exhaust system, which helped it stand out in the market. What do you think? Would you trust a chainsaw like this with such power? If you're loving this content on these incredible chainsaws, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe to stay updated with more amazing videos. 8. Mono 20, sold for around $350 when it was first released, was a force to be reckoned with in the 1950s. Manufactured by Mono Chainsaws, it was built with power and durability in mind, but it came with a hefty price tag. This vintage was known for its raw strength, driven by a 123cc engine that could easily cut through large, tough timber. What made the Mono so dangerous was its sheer size and weight, tipping the scales at 30 pounds. The combination of its heavy frame and aggressive cutting performance made it a challenge to handle, especially for those without much experience. Its lack of modern safety features, common for the time, added to its reputation as a hazardous tool. Production of the Mono 20 was discontinued in the early 1960s, but it still holds a place in chainsaw history as one of the most powerful and dangerous saws of its era. The Mono 20 was not for the faint of heart. Let us know in the comments, which of these chainsaws have you ever used or worked with? Number 9. Stihl KS43 was a groundbreaking model in the 50s, combining reliability with a surprising amount of power. Originally priced at $280, it was designed for serious logging work, offering exceptional durability for its size. Fueled by a 247cc engine, the KS43 was not only capable of heavy-duty cutting, but also notorious for its rugged performance in harsh conditions. What made the Stihl KS43 particularly dangerous was its aggressive cutting speed paired with a weight of 28 pounds, making it harder to control, especially for inexperienced users. Its powerful engine and lack of modern safety features contributed to its reputation as a dangerous tool of the time. Stihl stopped producing the KS43 shortly after the 1970s, but it remains a collector's item today, admired for its iconic design and raw power. Number 10. The Clinton D55 was a force to be reckoned with. Built with raw power and brutal efficiency, this saw was created by Clinton Engines Company. With a 73.4cc engine, it It was designed to handle tough, demanding tasks, but that same power made it notorious for being incredibly dangerous in the hands of an untrained operator. Its heavy weight and lack of modern safety features meant it could easily slip or kick back, causing serious injuries if not handled with extreme caution. What made the Clinton D55 even more menacing was its unpredictable performance. Without the precision of today's technology, it was a beast that could work beautifully or backfire with terrifying force. Production of the D55 ceased in the early 70s, but this machine is still remembered as one of the most fearsome chainsaws to ever come out of Clinton engines. Imagine the power, and then imagine the risk. Would you have taken the chance, and would you like to receive any of the chainsaws mentioned so far as a gift? Let us know in the comments. Which one? 11 Wright GS10 is a chainsaw that commands attention. Known for its 110cc engine, it was a powerhouse designed for professional use in the 1950s. This machine was built to tackle heavy-duty tasks with its impressive power output, making it both efficient and at times dangerous in unskilled hands. One of the standout features of the GS10 was its sheer weight, which made it difficult to maneuver but gave it excellent cutting power. Its design was simple but rugged, with minimal safety features, which contributed to its dangerous reputation. The Wright GS10 was discontinued in the early 1960s, but its legacy lives on as a reminder of the raw, untamed power of chainsaws from that era. Despite its risk, it remains a favorite among collectors due to its historical significance and sheer force. If this video is bringing you new insights or taking you back to a time you remember, please give it a like and subscribe to the channel so you don't miss any more amazing content on vintage machines. Number 12. The Mullik 325. Known for its raw power and rugged design, this chainsaw was a force to be reckoned with in its time. With a 77cc engine, it packed a punch, making it ideal for heavy-duty tasks. But what made the Mullik truly dangerous was its immense size and weight. This beast wasn't easy to handle, and its loud engine was a sign of just how much power it was delivering. Manufactured by Mullik in the 1960s, it quickly became notorious for its aggressive performance. This saw was designed for professionals who needed to tackle the toughest jobs, and it lived up to the hype. Its no-nonsense design and impressive specs made it a sought-after tool, but also one that required experience and skill to operate safely. With its distinctive appearance, the vintage remains a memorable piece of chainsaw history. Number 13 on our list is the Lombard Lightning L55. This chainsaw is a prime example of the raw power and innovation that defined the mid-20th century. With a design that was ahead of its time, the Lombard Lightning L55 was built to tackle the toughest jobs, but it came with a reputation for being difficult to handle due to its immense power and heavy weight. Manufactured by the Lombard Company, known for producing durable and high-performance chainsaws, the L55 made waves in the industry during its time. But just as with many other chainsaws from that era, it became a rare find, making it highly sought after by collectors today. Understanding the history of these machines isn't just about nostalgia, it's about appreciating the engineering and challenges that shape the tools we use today. So, if you've ever had an experience with a powerful chainsaw like the Lombard Lightning L55, drop a comment below and share your story with us. 14 on our list, the Homlite 17A was a true beast in its prime. This chainsaw wasn't just a tool, it was a game changer. Released in the 1960s, the Homlite 17A was notorious for its fierce power and rugged build, making it a favorite among professionals who needed a chainsaw that could handle the toughest tasks. Powered by a 70.7cc engine, it was built to endure and deliver, but its sheer force made it difficult for amateurs to handle. Despite its power, the 17A was also recognized for its innovative design, which included features that were ahead of its time, such as a lightweight frame and advanced safety mechanisms that minimized risks. However, what made this chainsaw truly dangerous was the lack of modern safety features. Its raw power could easily catch an unprepared user off guard. So, while it might have been a marvel of engineering for its time, the Homlite 17A was a reminder of the power and peril that came with chainsaws from this era. Let's keep the fire burning, and thanks to everyone for being part of this community. Number 15. The Pioneer Chainsaw 600 is an absolute gem in the world of vintage chainsaws. This beast was known for its powerful 103cc engine, built to tackle some of the toughest cutting tasks. Unlike many saws of its time, the Pioneer 600 had a unique design that made it stand out not only for its performance, but for its striking appearance. It was an iconic piece of machinery in its era, and many who worked with it recall its intimidating power and ability to get the job done quickly. What made this chainsaw even more interesting was how it blended ruggedness with reliability. However, it wasn't without its challenges, as the heavy-duty nature of the saw made it difficult for some to handle. So, did you ever get a chance to work with a Pioneer 600? Let me know. I know it's a bit of a hassle, but I really need your help to reach 1K subscribers. If you've enjoyed this journey into the world of vintage chainsaws, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Let's get to 1K together. Your support means everything. 16 is the Bear Pulon 48A, a saw that truly packs a punch, blending power with rugged durability. This chainsaw, although not as widely known as some of its counterparts, was designed with serious professionals in mind, delivering the kind of performance that makes you appreciate craftsmanship. What makes the Bear Pulon stand out, however, is its design. With an intuitive layout, it was easy for users to maintain and operate, making it a favorite for those who valued efficiency and reliability. Despite being a heavy-duty saw, it still had a fairly manageable weight, ensuring that it wouldn't leave you worn out after hours of cutting. What sets this vintage apart from others of its time, though, was its durability under extreme conditions. Whether you were battling dense forest or dealing with harsh weather, the Pulon held up, keeping on task without breaking a sweat. Now, let's not forget the sheer rarity of this saw. Many of these chainsaws have long been forgotten or lost to time. Finding a Baird today is like stumbling upon a hidden gem, an artifact from a bygone era of craftsmanship. 17 on our list is the Remington Super754. I've worked with it for over 30 years, and it never let me down. Built to tackle serious tasks, this chainsaw was one of the workhorses of its time. Back when it was first released, it was praised for its durability and its ability to handle the toughest jobs out there. This saw isn't just some lightweight tool. It was powered by a 7.5 horsepower engine, making it one of the more powerful models in its class. You could feel the power in every cut. The engine was an 88 cubic centimeter, which at the time gave it an edge when compared to other saws of its size. It wasn't the lightest saw around, but when you needed something that could go the distance, the Super 754 was it. In today's market, the Remington Super can be a rare find. It holds a decent value for collectors, especially those who appreciate the vintage chainsaw history. You can expect it to go for anywhere from a few $100s to over $1,000, depending on its condition. But let me tell you, finding one in good working order, that's something special. It's not just a tool, it's a testament to a time when durability and craftsmanship ruled the day. First off, a huge thank you to everyone who's made it to the end of this journey through vintage chainsaw history. I truly appreciate your time and attention. Now let's wrap this up with a real gem. The Stihl DO101 wasn't just another chainsaw, it was an absolute beast of its time. Built by a company already known for its tools and craftsmanship, the Stihl was designed with the hard worker in mind. This chainsaw wasn't about making things easier, it was about making things possible. Powered by a 90cc engine, it was a true force to be reckoned with, delivering power that few others could match. It's rare to find a piece of equipment like this today, but when it pops up, it's a collector's dream. Whether it was cutting through dense timber or handling long hours on the job, the DO101 got the work done without hesitation. And that's exactly why it's so dangerous. This was a saw built for real heavy-duty use, with no mercy for those who underestimated it. But even more than its power, it's a part of chainsaw history, a testament to the days when innovation and raw power ruled the market. And with that, we come to the end of this list, but don't let it be the end of your exploration. Stay curious, keep learning, and keep those chainsaws roaring, because there's always more to discover in the world of vintage machines. Thank you.